The football team has no name. The New York Giants fans have no shame. And it's been Batman forever since the Cowboys won the big game. You are now watching a Philly Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'ma bring the heat like an effing dragon. You can call me Fuego, aka Phillyzilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah. What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I am Philly Foothills, and I am back in the Nest Out West, where I'm trying to bring you the best when it comes to Philadelphia Eagles content on YouTube. And to all my 1,000-strong Philbillies right now, I thank you guys so much from the very bottom of my heart. Like I always say, you guys are the food and the waters of the channel. Without you, it does not continue to survive. So please continue to like, share, comment. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Make sure you've turned on that notification bell, so whenever I do go live, you get notified, or whenever I drop a video like this, you get the notification as well. That way you can keep abreast of all the content that I'm putting out there. I'm always putting out a video or live streams, things like that. So I think you're going to be very entertained, because this is the very, very first, season that I've covered the Eagles in this much depth. So I'm really going to be animated and into this football this year. Football's back, baby. Let's go. It's even if it's preseason, I don't care. Bleed Green 365. I'm always here for you guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's the Nest Out West. I am a California-raised, self-made Eagles fan, and I live in the Northern California foothills, in between the capital of Sacramento and Lake Tahoe. So that's why I'm Philly Foothills. This is the Nest Out West, and again, it's always a Philly Fuego production. Or you must keep it Fuego, always very important. Yes, if you're new to the channel, please, and after watching this, if you're feeling the vibe, please like, share, and subscribe to keep my dreams alive. Going to Philadelphia for the very, very first time this year, and I'm looking to do this thing full time, get this channel monetized, but I can't do it without each and every one of you, and then some. We got to keep sharing this content, keep hitting the thumbs up on all my content, whether it's a video or live stream, because it helps push the content out there, and it helps get more and more eyes on it, and that way we can continue to increase the views, increase the subscriptions, things like that, get this thing monetized, because now not only do you have to have 1,000 subscribers or more to become monetized, but you also have to accrue 4,000 watch hours on your channel from the content that you put out there, 4,000 watch hours within a year's time. So I still got a long ways to go. I'm not even at 1,000 watch hours yet, but it's getting there. We're definitely getting closer to 1,000, almost to 800 now. Yes, yeah, definitely. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe, smash that thumbs up. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, let's jump right into the content. Okay, so I wasn't overly, in blown out of this world with Jalen Hurts, but I wasn't expecting anything like that. And if you were, you're your expectations aren't very realistic for him, this football team, going forward, because you have to remember that this is Jalen Hurts' first year in this system. Yeah, and it is. Yeah, and it has to be, like I've been saying, this has to be considered Jalen Hurts' rookie year extended. But like I said, wasn't overly impressed. He did move the ball fairly well in the first half with the first string offense. Of course, he didn't have his Heisman Trophy winning wide receiver out there in Devontae Smith, who's recovering from a mild MCL sprain and was seen wearing a New York Yankees hat. Come on, Devontae. You can't wear that in the link. Man, I wonder if he got any. I bet he got some comments from like the food service guys or something. He had to have. Cause that's funny though. But shout out to him definitely for having the courage to wear the Yankees hat in Philadelphia. But yeah, you know, Jalen Hurts wasn't spectacular. He had a good throw to Dallas Goedert down the sideline, and he hit Zach Ertz as well on a throw. But like I said, he wasn't lights out. But the offense moved the ball very smoothly. The running game looked good. The offensive line looked like they're getting out there and moving around well. Lane Johnson had a nice block to spring Quez Watkins, which we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, 8.5 yards per play in the first half. Definitely will take that. Absolutely, without a doubt. Not going to shy away from that at all. And for the first game, for Nick Sirianni being the head coach of a football team, and for him calling the plays for the very first time, I would say it went very, very smoothly. Absolutely, for a first-time head coach. And there's a lot of these guys are first-time coaches at certain positions. But yeah, the offense looked decent in the first half. The defense looked even better. But Quez Watkins, absolutely can't deny it, you guys. He is lightning fast. And like I said, the defense stepped up for us in the first half, but it let us down very much so in the second half. But we'll get into that in a second. But like I said, the defense definitely stepped up and looked very solid for the starting unit and did not give up a touchdown until the very, very end of the first half. And I believe most of the starters were out at that point. It was probably the second stringers. But I was impressed with what I saw from both sides of the ball in the first half, and very much impressed with the explosion of Quez Watkins, because Joe Flacco just hit him on a very quick screen pass, and Lane Johnson, like I said, sprung him loose a little bit there with a block on the outside. So it's good to see Lane moving around and getting some mobility back, definitely. And he's looking healthy and ready to go. I don't want to see these guys push it too far into these games in the preseason, but yeah, I'm glad the coaches pulled them out when they did. But they definitely got some good series in the first half. But yeah, Quez Watkins made that guy look very, very bad, pulling away from him down the sideline. And this kid is showing more and more that he is going to be the explosive player that myself and some of my colleagues have been saying that he's going to be. And that's very exciting because we have now two young guys. If Devontae Smith is even near to what we predict he's going to be when he's back, if Quez Watkins is our number 2, or hell, even our number 3, if he's as long as he's on the field, if we have two of those dynamite guys on the field, it's going to be very, very hard for the defenses to stop us. And when you have a tight end combo, I should even say a tight end room that we have of Zach Ertz, D. God, who had a good catch last night from Ertz. I should say from Jalen Hurts. And we also have Richard Rodgers. He has some couple good catches from Joe Flacco. And Tyree Jackson. This kid is a his very, very first offseason as a converted tight end from quarterback. So he's got the very unique skill set and athletic ability at his size. He's 6'7" and 250 pounds. And I think he's been showing some good things in camp. Yeah, he didn't have a great day yesterday. But, yeah, definitely keep your eye out for Tyree Jackson for this football team going forward, because he could be the future at tight end for the Philadelphia Eagles. I have a feeling they're not going to let this kid go anywhere anytime soon, because he's been showing a lot of progress and a lot of, good capabilities at the tight end position, especially for how new he is to that spot. But, yeah, the Quez Watkins play, man, had me jumping out of my seat. It absolutely did, because when he caught it and I seen he had some blocking in front of him, I said, bye-bye. And then when he pulled away down the sideline, I literally jumped out of my bed and was hollering and clapping my hands because I was very, very excited to see that. And he's dynamite. He's TNT. You know, Quez equals TNT in my opinion. He's explosive. He's showing he can score from anywhere on the field. But yeah, the second half was a little bit different. But we definitely still saw some good things, more from the defensive side of the ball, obviously. Not from the secondary, but from Milton Williams and Teron Jackson. You know, they got those guys both played very, very well, and they look like second, stringers playing against the third or fourth stringers that they were probably playing against, because these guys look like they're future starters in this league. They do, because they definitely can play at this level already, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from the defensive line so far, and Coach Rocker's got these guys and moving around and definitely hungry to get after the ball, things like that. So yeah, the continued growth of this football team is very exciting. Yeah, definitely the lack of pass rush in the second half, combined with poor secondary play. Those guys look confused at times. And then when you give them short fields with the Mullins interceptions, especially the first one, give them a short field. Mullins just looked like shit yesterday, and definitely blew the game for us in the second half. The defense, like I said, didn't play very good in the second half either, but they weren't terrible. More of the linebacking play from Sean Bradley. And like I said, Milton Williams is looking good, and so is Teron Jackson. Those guys were getting in there and getting after it, and they looked like men. They looked like men amongst boys. They really, really did. But yeah, tough loss yesterday for us, 24-16, lost by 8 points. It is what it is. It's preseason, but I think it was good to get these guys' feet wet as far as getting into the season and things like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. I really appreciate it. If you guys could let me know how you're feeling about the very first preseason game. Get anything off your chest that you need to. I'll definitely respond to your comments. I always try to respond to each and every one of them. But yeah, I mean, we're 0-1 in the preseason, but it's preseason football. I'm just more and more excited that football is back, baby, so let's go. Absolutely, 100%. Definitely fired up for this season. And it's going to get better and better and better as we get closer to get this thing going, and it's getting exciting. But yeah, until next time, Philbillies, we fly until we die. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing me on your screen.